how to reach that perfect state of realization that you talk about. Is it really possible for everyone regardless of conditioning? Paulo. You know? How to reach that perfect state of realization that you talk about. If the aspiration is there, if it's not enough, curiosity is not enough. There must be a deep aspiration, a deep longing for freedom. And then it is possible. Then it is possible. Eventually, all the beings must come home. But it might be millions of years, actually. If all the beings are to come home, at the pace we are going, it might be millions of human years. But it might be a moment for you. Is it possible for everyone regardless of conditioning? It's possible for everyone, but not all at the same time. It won't happen like that. Some, in the same way, like in any tree, not all the fruits will come to ripe at the same time. Some of them also will fall and be eaten by worms or something like this. So I don't know what is the emphasis from your letter, how to reach the perfect state of realization that you talk about. Then the second part, is it really possible for everyone? This you should not be concerned about. I've answered this. It's possible for everybody, but not all at the same time. That's enough I want to say about that. I'm going back to your first question, because this pertains to you. And you cannot save everybody, and this question will not help you. The first question is good. How to reach that perfect state of realization talk about. First of all, it cannot be reached in the strict sense. I have to say this, because it's common language, common parlance to say we attain. And it's true, sometimes I may say this, you reach that state or something. But in this moment, I'm not going to speak so much in terms of reaching it, and more that you recognize it. Recognize means it's already here. Mean that there's no distance, you see. But it seems as though something masks that recognition. And we must identify what is masking that recognition, you see. And it is really very simple. First of all, to know that what you're searching for cannot be seen or identified phenomenally. It's not a quality, so that when you see it, you're looking for something that's red, or you're looking for something that is cold or round. It doesn't have any qualities. So how do you find something like this? You see? Also, you can say space is the most near analogy. How do you find space? How do you show space? We know it intuitively, spontaneously. But the self is even more subtle than space, because space is perceived inside the self, and you are that self itself. You see? If you don't co-join any quality, like, you're a man or a woman, or you're a doctor, or any titles, or any education to it, or any belief system, any opinions, if you don't touch any of these, meaning that you don't embrace them intimately, then you'll come intuitively and spontaneously to sense something which is beyond all of these qualities. And that, I don't know what to call it. If you can say you know it, it's not knowing in the traditional sense of the word knowing, but it is an intuitive self-knowledge, which means that it's not a knowledge that you have or keep, it's the knowledge that you are. So this knowledge and being, it is the same thing, you see. So how to reach that? First, know that there is no distance. How do you reach something which has no distance? You must answer this question for me. How do you reach that which has no distance? What effort will you make to reach what has no distance? So you contemplate this, Paulo, and then I don't know where you're living. I assume you are from Italy. Then you contemplate this, and then you maybe write to me through the website or something. Let me know what you've found. Okay. Thank you.